So how about this? What do you all think? They are super, super comfortable. I love them. I've had it on for 3 days. No, I'm serious. I have. So anyway, we're getting ready to start the Measure Me Life meeting. So I feel like kind of like with churches, we set this group up long ago when we set this up back in December. We set up our group so that we could have both in-person meetings and also virtual meetings. So tonight was supposed to be a in-person meeting, but we're all coming virtually tonight. So if you would, I'm going to pray for us real quick, and then we'll get started. Dear Lord, thank you for this day and for your protection over us and our loved ones. Please be with the sick, those who are still working, those scared, and our leaders during this uncertain time. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to love one another and draw closer to you and rely on you and your word. Please be with us as we struggle with this new way of life and give us strength to make it through it to the other side. And these things we ask in your name. Amen. Okay, so I'm going to sit down right next to my Mountain Dews here. How many of you all are struggling? Raise of hands. Struggling? Struggle bus? I'm there. All right. So today is March 22nd, 2020. Like I said, this would have been our fourth Measure Me meeting. We have over 600 people on our private group. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I launched a YouTube last night. So I've actually been working on it for a while, but I finally got it to where it looks halfway decent to share with people. I did record a video today, and I feel like this is kind of not, I feel like it's too, there we go. I recorded a video today that I hope to have up on the YouTube soon. So if you all would, if you have a YouTube channel, go out and subscribe, like it, share it, all those things that you're supposed to do with it. But anyway, I am going to go over a few things. So let's see, the YouTube channel. Go out and take a look at the YouTube channel. Jen Stevens, who wrote Delay, Don't Deny, she is having a book study. Okay, it's a book study of the book Delay, Don't Deny. She will be going through, she'll do it on a Sunday morning, and she will give us our homework, okay, for the week. And you can do it any day that you want to. But you'll use her book, the Delay, Don't Deny book, and then she will give us a couple more chapters every week. I think it'd be something really, really good to keep us all focused during this crazy time in our life. But I would like to know of my people who will be doing that. So just kind of let me know if you're planning to do it. I'm going to. I didn't get the chance to start this morning, so I will get after that. If you're not already a part of Jen Stevens, I like to call it the big group. She has over 241,000 members, okay, in her group. So it's a lot of people. And I used to, before I had my own little group and I had all you great people along with me, I used to use that group a lot. I went out there, I'd post things, nobody ever said anything back to me, but that was okay, I didn't care. But there is a lot of good information out there. And so many times, like, people pose questions on our site. And I know one of us may say, you can go out to the big group and search it and find information. So you might be able to use that to your knowledge. Can somebody say something to me? Because I just see that everybody has joined. Nobody has said a word yet. And that's really not very common. And here goes my nose, of course. Okay. Okay, so they have, is there people saying stuff on that one? Okay, turn it off because it's, okay, so people are actually saying things on that. Okay, so I can't see your comments. Okay, here's comments. Hold on. Give me just a second. Technical difficulties. Okay, Karen. Okay, now I see them. Okay, hold on. I don't know what was going on. Hey, Tammy. Okay. Let me see if I can change something here. No, I'm scared too. Okay. Yeah, hello. Hi, Dars. Yeah, I don't know why it's not scrolling. So I'm not getting your note. So I'll take a look at that in just a second. Um, Hi, Donna. Yeah, I don't know why it's not like they're not scrolling. All I can see is unless I move them. So anyway, let's talk about Jen's group. So if you are not already a member of Jen's group, if you're not a member of the big group, you need to search. You'll have to have one of us to invite you. It's called Delay, Don't Deny Intermittent Fasting Support. And you will have to have one of us to add you to the group. You can't just go out and search for it. Second of all, so today I exercised. Who knew? I had no idea and I didn't plan on it this morning, but I did. So I used to go to the YMCA out in Bullitt County. I loved this class. So Elizabeth Stone is her name, and she taught a dance class. And her music is absolutely amazing. She has great dances. They really work you out. And Elizabeth started a private group called Dance Away the Virus. So I danced away the virus today in the middle of the living room, and it was really great. I had a great time, and I can invite you guys. She just started it this morning, and she already has almost 40 people that have joined her private group. And so I told her that I would mention it to you guys if any of you all would be interested in it. She has her first video already out there, so you can join in and do it. And then she's going to do it again tomorrow night at 6. So you can kind of watch it on your phone and be able to. I think Devin's here. My tech guy's here, trying to figure out how that I can see my messages that you all are writing. But anyway, so if you're interested in joining Elizabeth's Facebook group, it's a private group. It's called Dance Away the Virus. Just let me know. Send me a message on instant messenger, I guess, or you can put it down in. No, don't put it on this video because I won't see that, because most of the time I don't get to read them all. So send me a message on private messenger or out on text me if you have my phone number. Just let me know that you want to be added to that, and I'll add you in. And one of the songs is Dear Future Husband. I love that song, and it's fun to dance to. Um, and um, and we sang that today. I kept singing it on the phone to Brian, and he was having a fit. So, okay. Okay. Like I said, I've got my tech crew in here. I'm sorry for the interruptions. Okay. So, let's see. What else are we going to talk about? I wanted to talk about what's up with the hair color, right? Our hair color, our nails, cooking at home, working at home with lots of foods and snacks. The struggle is real. I don't have Tammy to push me. Oh my gosh. So at work, Tammy is always, Tammy and I sit across from each other, and we're able to sit there and ask, what time are you going to eat? What time are you going to eat? Okay, well, I'll beat you. Well, I'll beat you. So we go back and forth. So it's great. I don't have Tammy to do that. I mean, we do, but it's not as fun. So anyway, that is really a struggle. I need for you all to give yourself grace. Okay, make sure that you give yourself grace. As long as you're fasting every day and you're still using your Life app, if you're only going 12 or 14 hours, don't worry about it. Okay, you're eventually going to get there, and you'll be able to get to the other side. So an analogy that I came up with this afternoon was, okay, so some of us were going to walk the mini marathon, and that has been changed now. So think of this as a mini marathon. Think of our way of life as a mini marathon. And at this point, we've all been running our mini marathon. But right now, we're going to slow down, and we're going to catch our breath, and we're going to get ready to finish the race. Okay? So don't think of this as you're failing or you're gonna stop doing it. I promise you, if you stop doing it, you will be back, because once you start fasting and feel the way you feel, you won't go back to your old way of eating. I promise you that. So that is all I'm going to say right now. I do have our t-shirts. You can make arrangements with me to pick them up. I'll put them out on the front porch, and you can come and get them. And I have a special guest with me today. I haven't told you all yet, but who is the most encouraging person in our group? Who would you say that is? Who would we want to hear from that's going to tell us all to keep going and to trust in the Lord and we got this? It's Stacy Williams. So Stacy's here with me today. She's sitting 6 foot away. So I'm going to turn it over to Stacy and let her go through a few of her notes. Good job. Donna did chair yoga this morning. I'd like to know more about that. I'd like to know more about it. Chair yoga. So I'm going to turn it over to Stacy.
How you doing? I'm very nervous, so bear with me. This is my first time. I feel like I got a golf ball in my throat and my heart's pounding. So I just want to start with saying I love hearing from you guys online and everything and just talking about what you're going through and stuff. I love to inspire and encourage you, lift you up, and just help you through it. I have my days I struggle too. It keeps me accountable to be able to sit there and lift you guys up. That helps me so much. Just to focus on where, what our goals are, where we want to be. And it just keeps me very inspired myself. So thank you all for that. First of all, when you start struggling, pray. I mean, God has given us a spirit of self-control. We can say no. We don't have to give in to our fleshly desires. It is a choice. It doesn't mean that we're always going to be perfect and that we're not going to fail, but we're a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. There's a lot of times when you can say yes. I've had days where it has been as simple as if I really wanted something. This is back when I wanted sugar more when I first started, and I've kind of, I've given that up for the 40 days, but I would literally take something and go stand in front of my walk-in mirror in my bedroom and look at it and look at myself with that in my hand and go, do I want this that bad for just this little temporary short time, or is my goal more important? And sometimes when you just step back and you say to yourself, what do I really want? It's very we're really quick when we want to eat something. We're just like, boom, man, we want it right then. But if you just take a breath and pause for a second, and like I said, pray, meditate on it, and just, God help me. I know that I can say no. I don't have to do this. And it's not easy, especially if there's some of you out there that it's just you and, you're by yourself, maybe doing it alone. I'm blessed to have my mom, Cheryl, do this with me. So, I mean, we have each other for support. And but it's not always that way, and so it's good if you can go online. That's again why, while we're there, go to Measure Me Life and look at those inspirational posts, and say something if you're not doing good. Don't be by yourself. Measure Me Life is there for you. We're measuring the whole progress, the whole part of this, and we want to inspire you to reach your goals. And always remember that if you fail, you can get back up tomorrow, and you can do better. It's okay. There's no cheating. There's no doing this the wrong way. This is a way of life. We plan on doing this for the rest of our life. So give yourself some credit, and like Tammy said, give yourself some grace. I know that I'm always like not really posting a lot of, well, I had a bad day or whatever. I feel like what my gift is to say, you can do it. I'm here to encourage. So it's not that I don't have bad days, and my days are certainly not perfect. So don't think that I do struggle as well. Some things that I've done, like I told you, I've stood in the mirror, brushed my teeth. I've done sit-ups in bed. I have a What Will I Conquer Today book. Yesterday, I cleaned my room all day. I organized drawers, and I cleaned my closet out. I cleaned my bathroom, and just wrote some things down where I want to be, where I see myself. The hot weather's coming. Want to be, wearing some shorts. Want to feel better in that. Feel better in my clothes. Not be hot and sticky and my rolls all sticking to everything. I want to feel better, and we all want that. And those are the things that we need to look at when we think about wanting that little temporary fix of something. It is just so not worth it. We're all going to have days where we crave something. And, again, this is about delaying but not denying. But you can say no, and you don't have to give in all the time. we don't deny ourselves, but we don't want to overdo it either. We want to stay in a happy medium and a balance. So, I've done that. Something else for me, I eat very fast when I eat. I want to just hurry up and get it over with. That's how I am with everything. As Tammy's told you all before, I'm hyper with every single thing. I mean, I just don't slow down for anything. So for myself, I have to pace myself. I have to eat slower, think about it, try to take my time a little bit. Because if you don't enjoy your food, when you hurry and eat it, then, you've got all that time. And I think that also will make you maybe think about it more. Stay connected with people that are like-minded like you are. Stay in a positive atmosphere. Stay away from negativity. You don't want to go there. You want to be positive. You need positive reinforcement at this time. It's hard enough to go through what you're going through with eating and stuff. So I really suggest that. Let me see. Galatians. Tammy and I saw a really cute thing on Pinterest when I started, and we thought this was really cool. And I think I'm going to have something, maybe do something with it. But Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap harvest." And it's got "if" capitalized. We don't give up. So I just want to say I'm blessed to be here. I love Tammy so much. This group is growing. Let's all stay inspired, encouraged together, love on one another. We're here if you need us, and God hears us. So I just love you all so much, and I'm proud to be here. And I'm going to give you back to the chief here, and I'll talk to you later. And see you dinner.
Is she awesome? She did great. I'm so proud of her. So we can, well, we're going to talk a little bit. Don't breathe yet. No. Don't breathe a sigh. She's like, oh gosh, I'm done. No, we're not done yet. Okay. So anyway, so something that I just had made some notes. So a few of you all know that Stacy was here helping me clean my house last week, a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh, she is a mad woman. And, we were walking, getting ready for the mini marathon. We didn't have to walk those weeks because we were exercising. Like we were up till 2 a.m. one morning working out and cleaning house. Yeah. Okay. Cleaning out closets, not just cleaning my house, cleaning out closets. But anyway, so I'm not moving now. We were moving. We decided the house got so clean. We're just staying. Right? So thanks, right. Stace. But no, seriously, with the coronavirus and everything, we just decided it wasn't the right timing. So we've decided to stay here. Devin only has 3 more years until he's out of North Bullitt. So we'd like to stay here and keep him in his home that he's been in since birth. So anyway, so when Stacy and I were cleaning last week, I'm going to kind of put you on the spot a little bit. Absolutely. But when Stacy was cleaning last week, she said, Tam, she said, Measure Me Life is about so much more than just weight loss or so much more than intermittent fasting. So do you mind to kind of talk to that? Because I literally had chills on my arms. My mom would say it was the Holy Ghost. And she's right.
Because I did too.
And she's right. Yeah. But when Tammy and I formed this group, and, Brian and I kind of talked about it. We all kind of had like-mindedness about it, that we wanted this to be so much more than just an intermittent fasting group. Measure Me Life is supposed to be about so much more than just intermittent fasting, losing weight, being healthier. So do you mind to explain your vision of what it is?
Sure.
Okay, come on over here next to me. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. Where's the Mountain Dews at? Okay, there they are. All right.
Okay. So it's what I said was we were downstairs, and it's kind of like it's just steps in our life. Like we're measuring this whole progress of our life as we go. It's not just about losing inches and losing weight. We're measuring, our life and how good it is, the fulfillment, our blessings, blessing other people, measuring more than just the success of weight loss, measuring and just through everything. And I think one of the biggest things and why this is growing so much is Tammy and I both, we love the Lord, and you put God first in everything, and he directs our paths, and he blesses all of us. And the closer you draw to him through everything, better things are. It just is. And that's just one of the big things too, that sharing that with you, that's part of the whole measurement process as well.
Right.
Was that kind of
That was
good?
exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
Yep. She
All
did a
right.
great job. No,
Okay.
you can stay with me.
Oh,
You can stay
okay.
with me.
Okay.
So, anyway, I just wanted to kind of address some of the stress that we're going through with the whole the COVID-19, the whole what's it called? I don't know.
Yeah,
the name of
COVID
it.
coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Okay,
Yeah.
the coronavirus. So, you know, we all are very uncertain about the future, but we know who wins in the end, right?
Absolutely.
So there's no need to be in despair. Please stay on track. Thank you all for being here. I don't know if you all realize this. I get emails and I get notes from you guys all the time thanking me for what I do with Measure Me Life. And you all have no idea how much you impact my life and how you keep me on track. Sometimes I'll think at night that I really want a honey bun, and then I think about you guys, and I'm like, no. Or I think about these Mountain Dews back here that I bought for Devin,
Yeah.
and I really want one, but I'm not. I feel like I'm strengthening a muscle. I have them in here, and I'm strengthening my muscle by having them in the house. A couple things. I would like to open up for questions. If you all have any questions or comments that you all would like to shoot out to us. I know when Stacy was talking, Cheryl, your mama was just, burning up the screen about how proud she is of you and amen and praise the Lord. And,
I love you, Mom.
She said that she keeps a journal.
Yeah.
So Donna Haven says, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Praise the Lord.
You know, I am so thankful that I have this is such a good group of women and men. And we all uplift each other. I have never, ever, ever once had to call someone down about how they treated someone else on our group. I've had to call them out about not clean fasting, and we've done that a time or two and asked them to please only talk about clean fasting, and if you couldn't do that, you could leave the group. But we have never had to call somebody down because they weren't kind and loving, and that's what we want this group to be about. Let's see. So Stacy Lawson says, "Hi, girlies." Anybody?
Hey, hot mama.
Oh, she just said you two hot mamas at the same time. And Cheryl Jones, she did say to maybe keep a daily journal.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if you all remember, but last month, I guess. No, it wasn't last month, but a couple weeks ago, I guess when we started the 40 days, I committed to trying to write down what I was going to eat, what I was eating. I was keeping everything on MyFitnessPal. Mm-hmm. It lasted 3 or 4 days. That's it. Because I have no interest in doing that anymore. I have kept diaries and food journals and done counted points and counted calories and counted exercise, and I'm over it, guys. This works. This works.
Yeah.
So, Donna, you're okay that you're late. You're going to have to listen to us again. Okay. Are there any questions? Of course, the marathon has been postponed. Maybe August, September, I guess, is when we'll be walking that. Honestly, I'm a little happy about that.
Yeah.
It gives me more time to train because I really hadn't been doing too well. The next Measure Me Life meeting should be on Sunday, April the 19th. I'm going to put a poll out on our group and see if you all would prefer 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit later than 5.
That's a great idea.
Okay, great idea.
Yes.
So we're gonna make it a little bit later than 5 because I feel like during the summertime, I'm gonna need to get some walks in.
We got to get our training going.
Got to get training going. I know people are doing things with their families, and I know that you 5 o'clock is just right in the middle of the day. So we will look at either doing 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock on a Sunday night for the Measure Me Life meetings. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the live feeds on Tuesdays. Right now we're doing live feeds at 8 o'clock, right before This Is Us on Tuesdays. So I'm going to ask the same thing. Do we want to keep it at 8 o'clock, or do we want to make it at 7? So for me, I like to have at the same time so I don't get confused and end up an hour late over at the community center.
You need the consistency.
Yeah, I need the consistency of either we're going to do 7 o'clock both nights or 8 o'clock both nights. Either way is fine with me, but I would like to do that. So, any other questions? I am so glad that you all are here.
Absolutely, we love you.
We love you all so much. And
Can I say one more thing?
sure, you can.
I just wanted to say, if you have any ideas or suggestions or whatever, shoot them out there. And if it is something, I mean, we love it when you post like on the group where everybody can see it, because everybody is going through stuff, and this group has gotten so big that it is, like Tammy has said before, it's kind of hard sometimes to get all of them. When this first started out, there wasn't as many people, but boy, I tell you, you can spend all day, um, on here trying to answer questions or whatever. But if you have a thought about something or whatever, put it out there and just post your progress on how you're doing, so we know how you're doing. That's the only way we're going to know. We post our regular things, but we like to hear how you're doing. Send pictures, put your pictures on there. Just anything. But if you have an idea, shoot it.
Yeah, and one of the things about pictures, we're our worst critics.
Absolutely.
So a lot of times you might post your pictures out there and we can see the difference where you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would highly recommend you posting your before and during pictures, so that we can kind of say, yeah, look at your chin. It's a little bit better. Or, we'll see things that maybe you will not.
Yeah, because you're with yourself every day. We don't see you every day. So absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the app. Okay, because I've had a couple people message me this week, and they, I feel like a few people might be getting discouraged that people are going to fall out of the group. I don't think you're going to fall out of the group. I really, really don't. I know right now it's really hard with everything going on in the world. Everybody has so much anxiety and stressfulness, and we don't, some people don't have jobs right now, and some people are working from home, and some people don't have babysitters, and okay, so I could go on and on and on. Some people are worried about getting sick or getting your parents sick. So the Life app, so usually we'd have like 100 people at any given time fasting.
Yeah.
And it really has been down. I mean, that probably about 30 people sometimes, that are a walking meeting. Okay, so I'm seeing some of these comments over here. I'll get back to that. That's a great idea, Jamie.
We could do that after.
But anyway, the Life app, even if you're just doing 12 hours. I mean, I literally ate at 10 o'clock the other night with Brian, and he got up and fixed breakfast the next morning. Yeah. It was 12 hours. Yeah. And I was like, really, Tam? But
you're consistent. You're doing it, and it keeps you have to have that accountability, and you need that for yourself, because that's where you get out of line, is when you don't have that set. You need that to keep yourself the construction of it.
That's right. That's right. And, one of the things that I was telling Stace a while ago when she first got here is when I first started this journey, it was easier for me because of time. Okay.
Yeah.
Time was something easier for me to control than food. Okay. Right. Because like I've told you all before, when I was with Weight Watchers or when I was doing MyFitnessPal and I had a couple Hershey Kisses. Yeah. I may or may not count those points, may or may not count those calories, but I do not cheat on my fast. Yeah. I always, always, always clean fast, even if I, have to edit my window at night and I have to change the time that I eat. I always, always fast, and I have every single night. I think that I think I'm about 8 days. No, it's probably less than that. I think sometime this week I'll be at 150 fast, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So I'll try to do some pictures. I'll have my photographer Tammy around. So because we're six feet away, she's out in Mount Washington. Okay, Stacy's gonna come over and do them. So you're knocked out, Tammy.
For me too. Yeah.
But anyway, we I still feel like the time. So time is just such a weird thing right now. But time is still better than trying to count your points or count your food or all the stuff that's in the house. I still feel like time is so much easier, even though our schedules are off. So it's kind of weird because schedules are off and we're using time. And so it's just kind of weird.
What's also so important about this Life app, guys, is like Tammy was saying, where you take a Hershey Kiss or you take this or that. If you're taking little bites throughout the day, even if it isn't much, and you're like grazing and you're not fasting, your insulin is just, so it's gonna get you off course. Even if you're not eating a lot, you're keeping your insulin. That's why she said, it's so important to clean fast. You don't chew gum, you don't say, oh, I'm just gonna have a little sugar in my coffee, or I'm just gonna take a little bite of this and keep going. You want to keep that insulin low. That's where the progress comes. And the minute you start doing that, getting on a routine, then it starts the next day, and you're not doing so good the next day, and then the next day, until you've got yourself out of your routine. That's what I was going to say. It's a routine. You got to have that routine on the Life app, like Tammy said. Yes. It's key. You got to clean fast. Just clean fast, even if it's less hours. Clean fast.
Right.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Stacy had said when we were kind of talking about the meeting tonight is she was talking about kind of plan your day.
Yeah.
And I like that because this morning I had planned to fast until 4 or so. I was going to try to go for a long day. Brian's back out on the road, and I thought, well, I'm going to go for a long day. So I got up. Mind you all, I worked on the YouTube channel until 4 o'clock this morning. So Devin was freaking out that I wasn't in bed. But I slept in late, and I laid in bed and watched church. I've watched a lot of church, a couple different churches. And then I got up, and I was like, I'm going to fix me something to eat. So I ended up opening my window, I think at 18 hours or so, which is still okay. It's still good. It's still good. Yeah. But anyway, I didn't have a plan for how I was going to handle it. And I should have had a plan of how I was going to try to get me a 22 hour day in. So I do think what Stacy said as far as having a plan and plans for your day, that's really good. I know Stacy Lawson was talking about that she's been cleaning.
Yeah.
I've heard lots of you all say that we should have some of the cleanest houses around, and I do because of this girl. Okay. Yeah, Stacy's an amazing cleaner, but nobody can have her. She's mine.
VIPs only, people.
So Stacy had said that she's been cleaning a little bit. Jamie Patton suggested a walk-in meeting.
Absolutely.
I really like that.
I think that's great.
Do you think we can walk 6 feet apart though? Or Jamie, I don't know. Maybe you're talking about after all this Corona stuff's over, I guess. But I like the idea of a walk-in meeting. We can figure that out. I really, really like that idea. And let's see, who else said something? Let me see if I can see. Cheryl, she said that she loves the idea of dancing with Elizabeth Stone. How many hours do you normally fast? So, thank you, Shelly. I'm so proud of you for trying this lifestyle out. She's new.
Way to go, Shelly.
Yep.
We're glad to have you, baby.
So, I normally fast. Oh my gosh, Shelly, my windows are all over the place. I like to get at least 18 hours. Because a podcast that I had listened to one time of Jen said that between 18 and 24 hours is the maximum, what's that word?
Ketosis is maximum fat burning time.
Maximum fat burning time. Yeah. So I try to get at least 18 hours so I can burn some of this fat. But if I only get 16 hours, or if Brian's home and we eat late and eat early, it's okay.
But it's
okay.
Clean fasting.
But it is clean fasting. I do not eat anything in my window. And if I end up having a cookie and it's 10 o'clock at night, I go into my Life app and I lose that 3 hours that I had started fasting at 7 o'clock. And now it's 10 o'clock. I go in and I lose 3 hours. And sometimes I have to decide, was that cookie worth it?
Yeah.
Sometimes it was. Sometimes it wasn't.
Yeah.
So it's really a choice. But that is how many hours I do. Stacy, we'll let you talk about your fasting.
I kind of have it. I'm actually a little all over the place too. I started the thing with when Paige had the meeting with us, and it was really inspired me when she said she does 148 every month for the autophagy benefits. And my mom, Cheryl Jones, I love you. She's had cancer 4 times, and she's beat it, and she does great. But that runs very high in the family, and so I want it for that because our body gets rid of those nasty old cells and gets new ones, and I love that's what I love about this plan is it's there's so much to it. It's healthy. I mean, it's so healthy for your body, and that's what's so important about clean fasting is that's when your body is getting rid of the bad stuff and doing the good stuff, and that's what's keeps us have some energy and just the things that are great, that we want, especially with us getting older. It's nice. I mean, I felt better than I have in years. I can honestly say that with any other type of plan that I've ever been on. So, yeah.
A lot of people went in this walking group. I'm super excited about the walking group.
Right.
Do you all want to give us some ideas? Why don't you all share some ideas of things that I totally lost my train of thought, that are keeping you all busy. I know Stacy said that she's cleaning house. One thing that I could suggest is listen to podcasts, while you're working. Some of us are working from home. Look, that nose is running again. Some of us are working from home. Listen to podcasts, okay? Our very own Paige Davidson will be on April. I lost the date. In April. I don't think Paige is on here, but right now. But Paige will be on Jen Stevens' podcast, Intermittent Fasting Stories. You have got to listen to some of these guys. They are inspiring, and they will keep you motivated and keep you going.
Power of positivity.
Power of positivity.
Absolutely.
Yes. So listen to podcasts. That's something big. I did. So there is an app called Audible. And I listened to, what's that one? The big book. That you did
Obesity
Cliff Notes.
Code.
Stacy did Cliff Notes for me. The Obesity Code.
Yeah.
I listened to it, and I would listen to it. I know I've told y'all a million times. I play it in the morning when I take a shower. I listen to it in the shower. I listen to it while I get my face on. I listen to it while I do my hair. And then sometimes I'll listen to it on the way to work if I'm not talking to someone. So I listened to the Obesity Code. I loved it. And then last week I downloaded Appetite Correction.
That's one I haven't done. You'll have to get with me.
Uh-huh. So I probably will not do Cliff Notes for you. I will let you borrow it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm not as good at Cliff Noting as she is.
That's all right.
Sometimes I think she got me through high school. But anyway, so Appetite Correction. So Audible is a great thing. Kimberly Thompson says that she's going to start the Delay Don't Deny Digging Deeper tonight. So awesome. I challenge all of you all to do that. I mean, do me a favor. Okay, so all of you all want to say, thank you, Tammy, thank you, Tammy, thank you for telling you all about Measure Me Life, about intermittent fasting. Do me a favor and go through Jen's book study. I really, really feel like this is going to help us. Tell Stacy I want Cliff Notes. Donna Haven says she wants Cliff Notes.
Gotcha, baby.
I guess I could type those up. I love to type. Ready?
Begin.
We were in typing class together. I think that I kick her butt in typing though. So anyway, I really, really wish you all would do the book study. Like I said, I haven't started it. Just so you all know, the YouTube channel, please go out and look at my YouTube channel. I'm so, so proud of it. I did record a video today. So my goal with the YouTube channel is I have put all of our videos out here already. Great. So the monthly meetings are out there. The Measure Me meetings are out there. And then also the Facebook Live check-ins. I have those out there. And then I'm going to have another group that are just Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube videos. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. So I'll have YouTube videos. So that'll just kind of be an introduction, like it's going to be an introduction. And then I'll have different topics. I hope to have like some success stories on. So like I would have Stacy in. Hi, Stacy. How are you doing today? Yeah. How have you done with intermittent fasting? Blah, blah, blah. So that's my goal with the YouTube channel. And Tammy's goal. Tammy worked so hard on this with me, and I appreciate you so much. I love you so much, and I miss you. I miss her so much, not getting to see her. So that is our goal with the YouTube channel. All right. Most smartphones have a Kindle app. You can download and get the Delay Don't Deny Digging Deeper on that app. It's $2.99 from Amazon. I think she said only, but it says Inky. $2.99 from Amazon. So, yeah. So I had the Delay Don't Deny Digging Deeper, and I sent it back because I didn't think I'd ever need it. I think that you can do this just with the book. That's what I understood from Jen. So, yeah, I think you can do it from the book.
Has the Fast Feast Repeat come in?
Fast Feast Repeat will be coming out I think in April or May.
Okay.
I've
I'm looking forward
pre-ordered
to
mine.
that. Yeah.
I've pre-ordered mine, and I'm looking forward to that too. So no one ever gave us any more. Himalayan is a free podcast. I heard Audible has lots of free books right now. Don't know if these are on there or not. Good look. Okay, so Tammy, so also, I just read a while ago. I bet you have to pay for them, but like some of the movies that are out in the movie theater right
Yeah.
now, you can watch those on I
On
don't know,
demand.
on demand or
Yeah.
YouTube or
Mhm.
not YouTube probably. I think it's like Amazon.
Is it on Amazon?
I don't know. I don't
we
know
have
where
on
it is.
demand, and they do have them. They're like $19.99 for the movies that are actually in theaters.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So I am going to get Devin in a little bit and see if I can watch a movie with him. June 22nd. I guess Kimberly thinks that's when Jen's new book's coming out. I would say. So, do we have any more questions? Any more comments? I really thought y'all were going to be chatty.
I want to say one more thing. I want to kind of go back to the fasting. Tammy said, well, I'll let you go on the hours. Tammy goes 18 to 20 hours daily. I go anywhere from 20 to usually 24, but I do bounce it around. I think it's good for your body to not get used to what you're doing. When your body gets used to what you're doing, I think it slows down. So I just wanted to add that. Bounce it around. If you do a long fast, say you do 24 hours or 22 hours, or if you're shooting from, say you do 16, and that's just good for you. Say you go a little bit higher one day to 20, and then go back down to 16, then go back up to 18. Just make sure you're clean fasting. But I believe when you shift it around a little bit, I think it helps your body move forward. I don't know how much weight I've lost. I'm not weighing for March either. I don't think Tammy is either. I don't know. I've decided not to weigh for March either. I weighed in February, and I've lost a total of 20 pounds from day one, which was December 31st. I'm totally happy with that. I know if I'd been on anything else, it wouldn't have been as much, and I do feel better. But I just wanted to say, bouncing around a little bit on that. If you feel like you're staying somewhere and you're not moving a little bit, maybe just do your hours. Like, you make your hours a little bit longer one day and then shorter the next, if you feel like you just can't go that long. But I just believe, keep your body guessing. When we keep our body guessing, it keeps moving forward. Don't let it just get used to what you're doing. It's kind of like what I would call that as a plateau. If it was dieting, it would be your body gets in a plateau. You will move forward no matter how you do this. But I think that's why, for myself, I've gotten where I'm at now. And had the success that I've had, thus far. But I hope that helps you. Sorry,
yeah, no, you're fine. Okay. And Stace, so you've been doing this since December-ish?
31st.
Okay. Do you think if you were doing Weight Watchers or counting calories, would you still be doing it now? Do you think you'd still be doing it?
I probably would have, what you would call in a diet, cheated a lot. And I wouldn't have lost what I did. And no, probably not. No, probably not. Because it's a diet, and you get so sick of diets. I love this because it's just not a diet. You can eat what you want. I do choose a lot of the healthier foods. I'm not going to say that I don't. I do. And I believe, our body, you do better. You don't do that bad. You do better. You're doing better than you've done before. You do better. She's got fruit in the house. She does do good. You'll hear her always talk about honey buns. I know better than that. She does better than that. But yeah, I mean, this plan just works. This works, and it's lifetime. And that's what I just love about it. And that's why Tammy and I both, we talk about it so many times. The thing that I love about this so much is we're never going to be finished with this. It's not finished.
There's not an end. There's not an end date. There's not a magical wedding or a.
Got all the time in the world. The rest of the time that we're here, this is how we're going to do it. So,
that's right.
And we hope every one of you all are going to hang in there and keep doing it with us. And we look forward to it. I absolutely love this. I do.
Donna Haven wanted to know if we can go back and listen to Jen's workshop. Do you know what Jen's workshop is?
I actually don't know what that is.
I don't know what you're talking about, Donna. Message me and let me know. She also looked up and said that the release date for Fast Feast Repeat is June 2nd.
Great.
So thank you for looking that up.
I want to borrow your book when you're done.
Yeah, and Kimberly Thompson said that she was all over the place last week, 12 hours to 19 to, all over
Yeah.
the place. Honey, I've been right there with you. We're all right there with you. Everything is so uncertain and so scary, and there's so much anxiety and so much. Okay, I could just go on and on and on, but we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
And, I could get all worried about you all and concerned that people are going to stop doing this. I told Stacy I'm not worried.
Mm-mm.
I'm not worried because you've lived this life for about 3 months, 2 to 3 months, most of you, and you know how much better you feel than before fasting.
Yep.
And so you may get off track for a little bit. I don't want to say you're falling off the wagon, because I don't think there's wagons in this plan lifestyle. But you may get off track a little bit, and you may get back on track. It's a lifestyle. Just keep on keeping on.
Absolutely.
The one you were talking about with the book, Sunday mornings. Okay, so it's not, I don't think that you have to listen to anything, Donna. Like I said, I haven't done it yet, but it's just, she has like this typed up thing, and it gives you questions and not answers, I don't guess, but questions.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll go over, it like wants you to read chapter 1 through 3, and it'll give you questions to answer. And then you've got like all week to do it, and she'll post another one next Sunday morning. So yes, it is still there. If that's your question, it is still there. Cheryl says her GERD is better due to hiatal hernia.
Yes.
Okay, so her GERD's better.
Yeah,
yes, Donna, you can still order the Digging Deeper book. She will post on Sundays and have discussion for the past week. So maybe I have that wrong. Maybe you have the discussion the week after what you've read for that week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been much on reading. I've never been much on book studies, so I don't really know how you do on that well. You're welcome, Donna. She's across the street. What's up?
What's up, Donna?
So, let's see. I don't guess anything else is going on. Our next Measure Me meeting will be on Sundays, on Sunday, April 19th. We don't know what time we'll do yet. It'll either be 7 o'clock.
We're doing a poll.
We'll do a poll, so we'll either do 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock.
So you're gonna do the little questionnaire.
Yeah, I'll do a questionnaire,
Gotcha.
and we can decide if we want to keep it at the same time as the Tuesday night live feeds. I would prefer to do that just because I get confused. So I would end up being an hour late over here or something. But let's go with that, and we hope that by April 19th we will be able to be together again, and not have to have the social distancing. I really do. I've read a lot about all the different comments that people are making, and I really, really think the Lord's way of slowing us down. Yeah. We're slowed down. Take advantage of this time.
Use it to be with Him in prayer and.
That's right.
Scripture.
That's right. Don't think of it as pushing you off the I'm not using wagon, off track. Off course. Don't think of it as your fasting is going to get off course. Think of it as an opportunity to serve others, an opportunity to
grow
spend
in Christ.
To grow.
Yeah, absolutely.
To spend time with your family. I told Brian yesterday, we ate dinner. We have eaten dinner at the table twice in the past couple days. Twice. I don't think that we had eaten dinner at our kitchen table in a couple of years.
It's almost unheard of anymore.
In a couple of years, we don't cook. I don't cook. So we did eat dinner. It was very, very nice. We made Devin sit in here and eat with us and put his phone away. So that was super nice, and that just wouldn't have happened without the coronavirus.
Quality.
Yeah. So I am. Oh, Paige says, "Look how thin you guys look." Well, thank you, Paige.
Thank you, Paige. You rock.
Yeah, you do.
We love you, baby.
Yes, we do. So we will see you in April. I think I mentioned to you guys. I don't know what's going to happen with this. May, I did not have Hebron Estates booked because of it was already booked that whole weekend with graduations, and I'm keeping our meetings every 4 weeks. Oh, and that was something else I wanted to say. So in May, we may be at the Pioneer Village Community Center, or I may find someplace else. We may even go to Little Flock. I might be able to get Little Flock. But we are going to have to move the meeting unless unless graduations are canceled and the graduation parties don't go on, which I hate to hear that. And I don't want that to happen. I'd much rather us to be out of a meeting place than that to happen. So tonight would have been our meeting, right? Tonight would have been our in-person meeting. And tonight would have been our virtual meeting for those of you in other parts of the country, world. Walking meeting in May. Great idea, Tam. Okay, so our walking meeting will be in May.
Awesome.
Okay, so since we don't have a site for May, I'm going to work on that, and we will have that. The meeting in May. Is this my phone or your phone?
Yours. That's mine.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, so in May, just so that you all know, our May date will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be May 17th. May 17th will be the Measure Me meeting for May, and we will also we're going to do a walking meeting. Donna said we could always use her office again, and I hadn't thought about that, but let's plan on a walking meeting, and we'll have something exciting and something fun.
Cool.
I'll probably have tons of bottled waters because I have like 30 cases out in my garage, right? Yeah.
I know, I drank a case while
I know. I'll probably still have water left, so I could bring us some bottled waters, and we can find a place to walk. We'll do that in May. That's a great idea. Tam, we'll get busy on that. Rhonda Ward says, Stacy. Guess who?
Rhonda. I love you, girl.
Okay, so one more thing. I'm going to remind you all, what do we normally do on Measure Me meetings? What do we do, Stacy? Quiz. What do we do at Measure Me meetings that we haven't done tonight?
Measure.
Okay. So, Shelly, because of my husband, that's why I have so much water. He's like, he buys water water. We got to have water. I mean, I can use it out of the faucet. Sometimes I even put water in the bottles out of the faucet.
Do you really?
He doesn't know. Yeah, because I'm okay with drinking tap water. He's not. Anyway, measure. So Donna is not. Yeah, I have toilet paper too, Doris. Lots of it. Measure. So make sure that you take your measurements.
Yep.
I'm not good at doing it myself. I may have to have Donna.
We can do each other's. Yeah. I mean, if you want.
Yeah, we can do each other.
Take pictures.
And pictures. You need to take some pictures because tonight's when I usually take pictures of you guys. Yeah. And I don't have my phone to take your pictures, but if you will have someone take your pictures, and then send them to me, text them to me, or send them to me on Messenger, then I'll make you your cute little side by sides that I like to do for you all.
That'll work.
So we will also work on getting the website updated. Okay, and like I asked you all the other day, why don't you all share this while you're off? I know you've got lots of time, and share this with other people, because if you brought a friend along with you, it might be a little bit easier, right? I mean, you have no idea how much easier this is with all of my friends on here. Okay, so maybe encourage friends or family to do this thing with you.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
These shirts, if you haven't ordered one, guys, get one. They're so super comfortable. I absolutely love them.
Yeah,
I got two, and my mom's she's excited to get hers when I get home. So
I can't explain how soft they are.
They really are. It's almost like a gown soft.
It is like a gown soft.
Yes.
It is like a gown soft.
Like a nightgown soft. It's just,
it is like a nightgown soft. So I do have your t-shirts. I've got them laying down here on the floor in a box. So I have a couple people. I know Jessie, I've got to mail her. I've got a couple people that I'm going to mail. Sherry and Kathy. I think those are the only 3 people I got to mail. But Donna, you can walk over and get yours in a little bit if you want. But I do have your shirts. You're welcome to come and pick them up at any time. Okay, Paige is on here. Yeah, ask her what date. I'm glad that like when people text me, I'm getting my text messages up here.
We just had to figure this little guy out.
Yeah.
We'll get that
does it look okay on the laptop versus using my phone? I feel like it's better on the laptop.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. So Donna said, okay, Paige, are you still on here? Can you tell Donna if Paige is still on here? Because I can't see like who is on here. So I don't know if Paige is still here or not. But if you are Paige, let us know what your date is for your
Live
for,
meeting.
for your podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, intermittent
Live
fasting
podcast, okay.
stories. So we will see if she's going to say anything. If Paige, I thought I put it in my phone. Let me look and see, because I really did think I put it in my phone.
I thought you posted online.
I did. Yeah, I did. I did post it, but I don't
It was
know.
like last week.
Okay, watch. Let's see. She is on April 28th. There you are. Hold on. Let me see if I have it on my phone. April 28th. Measure Me Life live stream. I didn't put it in there, Paige, but it will be now. I know when it is.
We're praying for you, Paige. It'll be awesome.
Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be exciting.
I am so excited that you're here with us. And Sue, Sue's not on here right now, but Sue has been amazing, and we love hearing from her. So one of my things with the Measure Me Life meetings, Tammy and I kind of talked about this a little bit a couple weeks ago. My challenge is going to be for each meeting, like a meeting, I'm going to have a special guest. So tonight, Stacy was my guest. And the last meeting was Sue Schulte, okay, and she's quite a bit ahead of us. And then Paige, she was our special speaker in January, and I was the speaker in December when we started. Okay,
I can't believe it's over in this. I mean, it's flown by.
It has. It's flown by.
And it's been awesome.
It has been awesome. So. Anyway, if you all have nothing else to say, we're right at almost an hour. I'm surprised that, no, never mind. No, I'm not. I'm not surprised we talked for that long.
Keep inspiring, guys.
Yeah, keep inspiring. Positive. Make sure you keep fasting.
Yep.
Like I said, do not stop. I think that I don't even know that because I just said, something just said that oh my Lord. That I just reached my fasting goal, so I may have not hit that button today. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So I'll have to go look and see what I have. We have Ask Barb. I don't know what that means, Donna. We have Ask Barb.
To join, maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Don't give up, guys.
Shelly, I'm so glad you're here. Shelly, I guess you're okay with me telling a story about Shelly. Shelly is married to Brian's work husband. So Shelly's husband.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Shelly lives up in Indiana, and she's her husband's out with Brian in the truck every week. And Shelly travels a lot with her job. So she was doing Weight Watchers, and she said since she has to stay at home, oh, that's right, Donna. Okay. Since she has to stay at home, being quarantined, she thought that she'd give this a shot. So I am super proud of you, Shelly, for diving in, and give yourself some grace. I know night times are really, really hard when the guys are out and gone, but you can do it. I was the queen of grazing. Ask my parents, ask Tammy, ask anybody that knows me. I grazed all day long. I drank diet Mountain Dews all day long, and I've kind of stopped all that. So yeah, we do have a speaker. Her name is Barb. And Donna has posted a couple times her intermittent fasting story. She's from Frankfort, Kentucky, and she has an amazing intermittent fasting story. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, text me, Donna, but I'm pretty sure Donna has already asked her to speak, and she couldn't come this month. Surprise, neither could we, but she couldn't come this month. So I think she has said that she would come in April, but she couldn't come this month because it was her birthday week or something. So I think that was the deal. So hopefully we'll have Barb from Frankfort, Kentucky here with us in April, and hopefully we'll be back over at Hebron Estates.
Yeah. But
if not, I'll be here at my kitchen table with someone else, or Stacy again, or we'll see who's with me. Yes, and she has been on Jen's podcast.
Awesome.
Right. So I guess we're gonna close it up and finish up here. I wish you all much luck in fasting. I hope that you all can stay safe. I hope that you all stay healthy. and that your families can stay healthy, and that the jobs, the job situations, that all those are okay. And
we'll be in prayer for everybody.
Yep, we'll be praying for everybody in our little group. We'd ask you all to do the same for us.
Yes, we need it too.
And just like I said, if you all would, please post out on the group, encourage other people. There's lots of people that are struggling. That I know there's a core group of us that respond a lot on our group. But there's a lot of people that don't say anything, and they're really struggling, and they don't want to put themselves out there. So if you are one of our chatty people, please encourage others, and tell them that this too shall pass. My mom always says, this too shall pass, and it won't always be like this.
And if you are struggling and you're hesitant to put something out, kind of pray about that. I think that it really helps you when you do it. Do it afraid. Even if you're scared to do it or to put yourself out there, when you do it, the minute you do that, there's a sense of freedom with that, and to let somebody else help you. And it also holds you accountable. And that's what we need, to be held accountable. And when it's out in the open, you do better. You do better. You really do.
Amen. So, okay, well, we will see you all thinner. Love you.
Love you.
Mwah.